Despite the fact that strange minutes happen consistently throughout everyday life, it tends to be extremely confounding when they get gotten on camera in Moscow. A conveyance driver was unquestionably befuddled when he went to convey a pizza at somebody's loft. What's more, a truly shrewd chimpanzee opened the entryway and paid for the pizza without help from anyone else. Once in a while, adrenaline can up our abilities a bit. When a group scored last second at a ball game which was going to be a draw, an emotional wind happened when one of the players made a staggering three-pointer. Applause. A sort of unimaginable second to observe happened when a feline figured out how to instruct himself how to work the water wellspring. Despite the fact that simply shuffling is a noteworthy expertise on its own, a man took it to another level by playing the piano while shuffling. 4. Simply brilliant retrievers are the fourth most astute variety of canines. What's more, can be effectively prepared to do some amazing undertakings. A magnificent second to watch is a brilliant retriever assisting his proprietor by getting the male, an exceptionally befuddling second for the catcher. During a softball matchup happened when the ball stalled out in the hitter's protective cap after an ice storm. Numerous carports were still cold and exceptionally elusive. What's more, well, a Ring camera got an UPS conveyance man who merits a raise, making an honest effort to convey a bundle. It's a well-known fact that poodles are brilliant. However, a practically incredible demonstration by a poodle occurred during a hot day when it figured out how to open his enclosure, also adjusted the fan's pivoting course. To keep cool, traffic, particularly in huge urban communities, can be somewhat of an issue. An extraordinary creation made by an organization in the Netherlands is a kind of swimming transport which gauges a huge number of pounds yet can get up to great paces in the water. A not so well established reality is that underneath of liquid magma. Ejection here is a well of lava pit ejecting, and it's entrancing to observe, a sort of startling second to observe. Occurred during a wedding when the couple was being evaluated on a tree appendage just went down towards them. Fortunately, nobody was harmed. Good gracious, it's big day. Definitely nobody going to trust us when we returned to the scene 2 or 3 months prior. Many individuals detailed that an unexpected brilliant streak showed up and afterward vanished into the great beyond in the late evening, and well, many individuals then, at that point, actually look at their security cameras and it showed a major meteor cruising by. Fortunately, it arrived in a ranch in Kansas, where there was no one around. An exceptionally strange second at the Porsche Carrera Cup in France happened when 2 vehicles wound up on top of one another. At the point when a man was strolling in the city of Denver, he saw a skipping sewer vent which didn't appear to be legit considering there wasn't a lot of breeze, and well, the film is befuddling to observe. All right, perhaps the chairman of this city took implementing the law to the limit, yet at the point when the city hall leader saw a vehicle more than once stopping illicitly, he chose to simply crush the vehicle with a tank. What resembled it was to be a terrible pass at an NBA game wound up with a fortunate bob when one of the players scored with his head. An extremely great drill got on camera as one in which officers trained to climb dividers as many as 20 feet without utilizing any hardware, despite the fact that we're still years from having suits like the ones in the Iron Man films. Regal Marines figured out how to make a very able suit and made a showing of a man going from a boat, furthermore arriving in a boat without a hitch. An exceptionally noteworthy second at the pool. Hero of Champions happened when Rion Evans figured out how to do a great left given shot, a smidgen of a delicate screw shot, with Bill entryways being the most extravagant man alive for quite a while. It's no secret that he's otherwise called being a virtuoso and has said in a few interviews that he's a devoted chess player. Yet, when he was welcomed to a show with Magnus Carlsen and was tested to a chess game, he lost in 19 seconds, applause, after more than once seeing how people open the entryways from the stable. A pony figured out how to sort out some way to get the door open without anyone else, which completely astonished the proprietors. Despite the fact that unjustifiable shark chomps on people are incredibly low and the possibilities of a shark going after you are 1 in 11.5 million. They actually look pretty startling. An insane video to watch comes from a man in Australia who found a shark taking an exploratory nibble of the boat. With tearing being one of the most actually testing types of running, it's dependably noteworthy to observe, however, a second that left everybody in dismay occurred at the point when Aries Merritts set the obstacles world record of 110 meters in 12.8 seconds. Rapidly, to be sure, this could be a speedy run. Richardson's in runner-up. While making a self-representation, craftsmen normally snap a photo or take a gander at the reflect and do the artwork. In any case, a practically fantastic film is from this craftsman making a self-picture without taking a gander at the composition. A totally hypnotizing film to observe as the Earth around evening time, seen from the worldwide space station, which doesn't look genuine, a sight that made most vehicles in the street stop to require another once-over as one of a monster moose simply strolling in. The widely appealing a task that most certainly requires coordination is this one, where they gather pineapples collectively extraordinarily quick with normal MotoGP speeds being above and beyond 100 miles for every hour. They can't make turns utilizing their handles, so they need to twist rather than controlling. Furthermore, while some of them get so low to the ground it appears as though it resists material science. Alright, not certain what precisely provoked this. In any case, at the X Games 2015 a great showing was finished by a squirrel named Twiggy, which clearly can water ski. An exceptionally endearing second happened when a man figured out how to find the official who saved his life quite a while back altogether to say thanks to him. "How you doing, sir? How are you? Really great for me." "No, I don't, sir." Around 1997. "Good gracious, are you debilitated out of a swimming pool?" "Goodness, wow." Furthermore, likely one of the most healthy minutes got on camera. A child sheep needed to be pet. Was attempting to get the man's consideration. A gravity testing second came from the Mercedes-Benz Group, which cooperated with Equation 1 race driver Michael Schumacher to make an extraordinary passage roll at a school ball game. An understudy was allowed the opportunity during halftime to win a vehicle in the event that she had the option to get 4 continuous shots in succession. Matthew Bowling as a track competitor who set the record quickest 100-meter run in secondary school history, doing it in 9.98 seconds, which is the same time the gold champ did at the 1984 Olympics.